Quest presents an unabridged recording of The Lost Secret of Ireland by Susanne O'Leary, narrated by Jennifer Fitzgerald. Chapter 1. 8 weeks after the accident, Ella's life took an interesting turn. It all started with a phone call from Lucille, her late mother's best friend. Ella was still recovering from a fracture. She had fallen from a ladder while putting the final touches to an 8-foot mural in one of Killarney's biggest hotels. It was a huge seascape with many details, especially of birds and clouds that were tricky to paint. She had concentrated so hard on getting it right that she hadn't paid attention, even when the rickety ladder started to wobble. Before she could do anything to save herself, she had crashed to the ground and been unable to move until the ambulance arrived, taking her to hospital. That had been 2 months ago. Now she was sitting on the terrace of her cottage in Sandy Cove, looking out over the ocean, the early morning sun casting a golden glow on the glittering sea. She could see a small fishing boat with a red hull approaching the harbour, and wondered what kind of catch they were bringing in. Had the nets been full of hake and cod, ready for the market? Or maybe they had caught some monkfish as well, which might be on the menu at the little seafood restaurant in the village that evening. She thought longingly of a night out there with friends when her phone rang. Startled out of her musings, she picked it up. "Hello?" she said, her voice a little faint. "Hello? Ella?" Lucille said. "How are you?" The familiar voice made Ella sit up. Lucille called Ella occasionally, but they hadn't been in touch much lately. "Hello, Lucille," she said. "How nice to hear from you." "Sorry for not calling sooner," Lucille said, "but I've been a little busy, and I didn't want to disturb you while you were recovering, but I hope you're beginning to feel better by now." "Yes, I'm making fairly good progress," Ella said. "I'll be off the crutches in a week or 2. How about you? Are you well?" "No, getting worse," Lucille said darkly. "I can't hack this living on my own much longer. It's very boring." "I know," Ella said, feeling sorry for Lucille. She and Ella's mother Rose had lived together in Lucille's huge Georgian mansion in Tipperary for over 5 years. When Rose had sadly passed away 2 years ago, she left...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?